No one thought he would ever play in the Premier League, but with Liverpool running out of time and options for a defensive midfielder, an unexpected turn of events occurred, and Wataru Endo found himself donning the red shirt at Anfield. But while his switch to the English Premier League was rather unexpected, his entire career, lifestyle, net worth, family, and everything in between has equally been as dramatic. Endo was born in Totsukaku, Yokohama, Japan on the 9th of February 1993. We don't know much about his upbringing and family background. The only thing that we're sure of is that Endo revealed that he is indebted to his father for his career. In a recent interview, he claimed that his dad played a major role in making his dream to join Liverpool possible. As a child, aside from occasionally watching Premier League matches during his free time, Endo watched his old man play football, and that was enough to inspire him. And with all the support and love from his father, Wataru was ready to pursue his dream as a footballer. Now 31 years old, let me quickly bring you up to speed with how Wataru Endo's career has turned out so far. Let's go down memory lane. Starting with his youth club, Shonan Bellmare, Wataru joined the club when he was only 15 years old in 2008, rising through the ranks to play his first professional match in 2010. Wataru would then go on to play an important role in the team's promotion to the J1 League. Throughout his 6-year stint with the club, Endo scored 23 goals in 167 matches, and one of his major highlights was helping his team bag the 2014 J-League Division II title. Wataru would then sign for fellow J1 League side Urawa Red Diamonds in 2016, and there he won titles like the J-League Cup and the prestigious AFC Champions League. While he was not as prolific as he was in front of goal during his time at Shonan Bellmare, Endo's work rate, ability to read the game, and win the ball was a major hallmark of his success, and it was only a matter of time before Europe came calling. Moving to Europe, Endo spent one season with Belgian Pro League's Sint-Truiden in 2018. After this, he had a successful stint with VfB Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. The fans loved him during his time there and often referred to him as the bodyguard of the team. He was initially loaned out to them in 2019, and this was supposed to end by the time the season was over, but Stuttgart just had to keep him around. They signed him permanently in 2020 and made him stay for another 4 years. Endo would then go on to lead the Bundesliga for challenges won for 2 straight seasons, totaling 476 in the 2020 and 21 season and 448 tackles the following season. And here we are now. Endo joined the Premier League giants Liverpool in August 2023 on a 4-year deal that cost Liverpool around $16 million. So far, it's been arguably the bargain of the transfer window, seeing how well Wataru has settled in and played for the team. Since his arrival, Endo's versatility, consistency, and discipline have made him a valuable asset for the Reds. But like I said earlier, we're here to talk about the Japanese's lifestyle. But unfortunately, while Endo's professional life is an open book, his personal life remains a mystery. And you would be hard-pressed to find a lot of personal info from the Japanese. He is reportedly single as of now, or better put, fans are not exactly sure of his relationship status. But let's just say we know a thing or two about his lifestyle. Wataru Endo's lifestyle reflects his disciplined approach to football. The Liverpool player runs a football blog called Pickup Match. It's a video diary where he gets a bit more personal about his love for the sport, showcases various techniques and tactics, as well as analyzes his team. Apparently, the blog has been around for some time. Endo is also close with Ibrahima Konate, Liverpool's number 5. Konate posted a couple of pictures of the pair a few months ago. Konate is an anime fan, and from the looks of things, Wataru is also. Like with most Japanese people, Endo doesn't have any tattoos on his body, and it's possibly due to cultural reasons. We don't really know much about Endo's properties. As we mentioned earlier, he doesn't really talk about himself, and he also isn't one to flaunt his assets. If you go to his Instagram, you'll only see posts about football. However, when he moved to Merseyside, the word on the street was that Endo opted for an exclusive area in Matthew Street where several of his next teammates lived. The estimated value of one of those properties is estimated around $6 million. Although he isn't one of the highest paid players in Liverpool's lineup, Wataru Endo still earns a substantial amount at £50,000 on a weekly basis, which translates to an annual income of £2.6 million. Wataru's salary is supplemented by endorsements from brands like Puma and other mega brands. Putting it all together, we expect Endo's net worth to be a little under $20 million. To his credit, Wataru Endo has a big heart and donates part of the money that he makes. Wataru Endo's involvement in the Future Makers x Liverpool FC Collection Player of the Month trophy program demonstrates his charitable side. This remarkable collection seeks to improve people's lives all throughout the world in addition to becoming a collectible. The collection's entire earnings help the beneficiaries of Future Makers Bystander Charter, a global program aimed at reducing inequality and promoting youth economic participation, with an emphasis on education, employability, and entrepreneurship. The program gives underprivileged kids the resources they need to take control of their future by improving their chances of finding work or starting their own business. Future Makers prioritizes gender equity and disability inclusion. With 122 ongoing projects across 43 markets, Wataru Endo and other Liverpool FC supporters have helped to raise more than $1.3 million for Standard Chartered's global community programs over the previous 11 years. But as with most footballers, Wataru Endo has had his fair share of controversy. Last year, a banner dedicated to midfielder Wataru Endo was mistakenly confiscated prior to their match against Nottingham Forest. Stewards notified supporter Mark Sweatman that he was not permitted to carry the tribute into the stadium, despite it being displayed in the past at Anfield. The banner, which had previously been permitted, featured Endo's name and the Japanese flag on it. But Liverpool had just followed Premier League guidelines and instituted a policy prohibiting Israeli and Palestinian flags in light of the Gaza situation, which is why there was a misunderstanding. Subsequently, representatives from Anfield admitted their mistake and said that the Endo flag had been mistakenly confiscated. Discussions concerning the club's banner policy and the need to apply these regulations consistently were spurred by the incident. But that's not all. Wataru Endo was involved in a controversy a few months ago when Manchester United supporters showed their displeasure with refereeing decisions. Endo's challenge during Liverpool's Europa League encounter against Toulouse was compared to Marcus Rashford's dismissal from a previous game. Although studs made contact with opponents' ankles in both instances, Rashford was given a straight red card, while Endo was only given a yellow one. But before we go, let's talk about some things you probably don't know about the Liverpool star. Wataru Endo is only the second male Japanese footballer to play for Liverpool FC, which is a huge feat. The first Japanese player to get this opportunity was Takumi Minamino, who joined the club in 2020. Endo has previously shown his interest in the Premier League in 2021, stating that it was one of his dreams. Endo was considered an alternative option to Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. The two players had gone for Chelsea instead and signed long-term contracts with the Blues, even after seeing Liverpool's offer. After they failed to land the two players, Liverpool opted for Wataru Endo. The 30-year-old is fluent in multiple languages, as shown by his interaction with players on his current team. Even when he was at Stuttgart, he was able to captain the German team. Language has never been a barrier for him. Endo is known for wearing a gum shield during matches, a habit he adopted on the recommendation of a dentist while playing in Germany. He doesn't only wear it for protection, but also for a morale boost. He claims that it makes him look like a fighter and helps him get his head in the zone. How would you rate Wataru Endo's season so far, and what do you consider to be his most impressive quality?